Hello and welcome back to Good Knit Kisses. I'm Kristen, and my friends with All Free Knitting and I wanted to show you how to use the spool loom today in making an I-cord. The spool loom is many times used to make an I-cord. You can make a small one with this 5-peg end, or you can make a large one with this 8-peg end, and they just go through here, feed down the middle of the tube, and come out the other end. You can also use this for, you can add beads on, incorporating into your work, into say the strap of a handbag, or making a belt, or any number of things. You can also do different things like make it look sort of like a hat and weave it on and just make a couple of rows on that and make a little miniature wreath. Add a little bow and use that for some packages for Christmas. That's a good little idea, and we could do a tutorial on that later perhaps. So let's get started today. I'm going to show you how to make an I-cord. To make an I-cord loom knitting, you're going to need a spool loom, which is only a few dollars at your local craft store. You can purchase them online. You'll need your knitting tool and you'll need some yarn. That's all. If you want to add beads, then you can put those in as well, and you just want to put them on your yarn first, add all of those in, and then you can loom them on as you go. Today I'm not using any beads. Because this is going to get fed down into your work, I take a length here and I measure with my hands how long this spool is. I want to be able to grab this cord from the bottom to be able to kind of tug on my work and get it to feed through easier. So make sure you have a long enough cord. Move that around your finger, making your slip knot. And then we want to take that slip knot, put it on our loom. Go ahead and feed the tail inside first. And then we're going to grab that, tighten up our slip knot, and now you've got this little tail hanging. This is where your work is going to come through. The way I'd like to cast on today is a double E-wrap method. What we're going to do is wrap this first peg and then wrap it again. And the reason why I'm doing this and knit over the bottom, over the top, it is because this guy is slippery. I'm just all thumbs. I feel like I'm going to drop it. I need a third hand, and so we're just going to double E-wrap these. And come back to your first peg and go ahead and wrap that one more time around, because this was the one that was your slip knot. Okay, now you've got that all on here. Look how tiny and cute that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we're going to come to our first peg, which is right after this one we just did. We're just going to continue in the E-wrap method and just continue to wrap these around. Go around the back loop, over the front, to the back again to make that E. Knit it over. Now I'm going one at a time here. If you're going to count the rows, or if you just want to cast them on and then knit, you can just push that down, go through all of them, wind it around like you normally would, and then what you want to do is lock this one on. And so if you have to put down your work, it's stuck. It's not going anywhere. And then you can loop up and over. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you. I just find this one is just super fast and I want to go fast along with it. So you can start kind of tugging on your cord. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but there's about an inch or so already done. If you want to make something really fast and tiny, you could do it on here. You could probably make little Barbie doll clothes or hats or things on here. I can imagine you could make a miniature hat on this side. It's not a bad idea. If you have children in your home that want to learn how to loom knit, this is an excellent tool for them to learn on. And especially if they're girls and they want to make stuff for their dolls, All the boys have dolls too. So I'm going to continue to wrap this for a few more times because I really want you to see. You can kind of see this coming through here. I'm going to show you how to cast off. So I'm going to put it down. Going to get my scissors out. And we're just going to clip it. We are going to take this first one that we just finished. We're going to take it and actually pull it off. Okay, and then the one to its right is little neighbor. Just put it right over the front like a flat knit stitch. You're going to knit over and then pull it off. Take it over again, the next one, knit over and pull it off. So we're knitting over and then we're pull it off. You're just pulling that right out. Next one, you're going to knit over and pull it off, and then knit over and pull that off. And you have finished your I-cord. Look at that. You can make it 20 feet long if you want. So if you don't sew up the ends, this end will be open. See how it's open? I'm going to stick this nifty little tool I got in here from Lori. And see how it's an open concept here, and then at the end, this is just a drawstring sort of method. So if you want to close it, if you want to keep it open, you could use a bind off method to close it up where it stays open. Otherwise, do what I just did and it drawstrings it, and then you could just tie a knot or tie it on to whatever you're making. So that is a little I-cord. Thanks for tuning in to Good Knit Kisses. I am Kristen. Have a great week and happy looming!